This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Around this same time, Dan Spivey returned to the WWF, but this time he has black hair. He's named Waylon Mercy. I got to tell you, this character feels like it's way ahead of its time. JR is really, really high on this, and I bet you are too. When he first debuted on the main roster, or even in NXT, a lot of folks were saying, oh man, Bray Wyatt and Waylon Mercy, they're so similar. I could see where there were some similarities, but really the presentation is a lot different. But it is sort of fun to look back and say, hey man, was that the seeds of something to come? What can you tell us about Waylon Mercy and Dan Spivey?
Well, Waylon was something, Dan had been Dan Spivey for so long, and I think that a lot of people looked at Spivey as an unmustached Hulk Hogan for so many years. A lot of people even got him confused. When you look at them, they both wore the yellow and red and both had long blonde hair. And this was an attempt for Dan to, Dan was from Florida and kind of had those Southern roots. This was an opportunity for Dan to change his look completely and try on a little bit of a different character. And this was more of a sadistic character based on Max Cady from Cape Fear. And just trying to speak in a slow Southern voice and tell stories, you know what I mean? And be a little off-putting, be charming to a point, but be very dangerous in the ring. And Dan's knees and body was starting to give out on him, and being a heel and being in this character would allow him to maybe, hopefully, get a few more years in the ring.
Of course, we know it's not a long run here. I assume it's just, his knees couldn't keep up with the WWE schedule. Is that sort of the story here?
Pretty much his whole body. I think that, Dan had just reached a point in his career that a lot of talent reaches where it's time to hang up the boots.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.